Hi, so I just wanted to talk about how pdpi works. Here's a Raspberry Pi, and I've got one wire going to my MIDI keyboard here. This is an Oxygen 25. And I've got the audio output going to my stereo. This is just a standard headphone jack. And so I'll plug in the power. And when it's ready, it makes that sound. So currently, so the default is channel or program 1. And the first program is pretty simple. It's just like a little square wave oscillator. Very, very simple. And I did that so you can kind of see how the basic instruments go. I made two of them. So one's a square wave, and then two is a sine wave. So if we change the program, I'll go to, so this starts at 0, and the pi starts at 1. It just kind of depends on the keyboard. Different keyboards have different program change bases, but the base for this one is 0. So 0 is 1, and then 1 is 2. So this is the second one. This will be a sine wave. And it's polyphonic. It loaded up 8 different copies of the same synthesizer, so you can play multiple things. It's pretty cool. So my favorite, though, is the third synthesizer. That's probably the best one that I've got on there now. And so if I switch it to program 2 on here, which is the third, we get this. And all of these knobs affect something that makes sense because they've been mapped, right? So this one is filter cutoff, this is filter resonance, and this is envelope modulation. All of these, though, do something cool. So if we mess with the cutoff, turn up the resonance a little bit and mess with the cutoff, you get some neat sounds. Now, envelope mod is what makes the envelope change when you first hit the key. So if we turn it all the way down, it's kind of flat. But if we turn it all the way up, it like goes into the envelope. But all of these knobs do something cool, so be sure to play around with them. These buttons on an Oxygen 25 are set up to change the waveform, so I can quickly change between triangle, I think this one's square, and I think this one's sine wave. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the default, that's triangle. That sure sounds like a square. And that sounds like a sine wave, so. Every keyboard is different, so like where the knobs, what they are tied to is different. But I made a mapping system so that you can map the most important stuff. So whatever your keyboard has is like the knob, like whatever the mapping is for the knobs. That's what it uses. That makes it easier and makes it a little more portable. So you can connect up different MIDI keyboards. But it's definitely meant to be like this goes with this for me. Let me know, and we can build some mappings. I'll help anyone set up mappings that needs it. Okay, well, be sure to check out the files in the modules folder, see how they work, and make some new ones. Have fun.